Dirk, thanks very much for joining us. Good to see you at MIPIM. Looking at the market, Dirk, what are you seeing in terms of particularly the Netherlands market?
Well, the Netherlands market is obviously gearing up slowly. When I talk about my own specialization and passion in hotels, it's nothing on the market. There's nothing distressed. There's a few hotels that are now being sold, but they're off-market sales and prices. Funny enough, I mean, if you really look at the value, if you would value a hotel right now, you would have to apply a discount of 20 to 30%. But there's so much liquidity that prices that are being paid are even higher than 2019. So it's at par with 2019, somewhat higher. Residential market is booming in the Netherlands. Everybody wants residential and in whatever way, shape or form, whether it's developments or just trading portfolios. There's a big war on that one. Offices market is still slow because we're suffering in the Netherlands. If you go to Germany, Germany has their own economic market. And the Netherlands is dependent on Germany and on foreign capital from the US, UK-based money. And that's not quite there yet because we're just simply not being able to travel, and money doesn't travel across borders right now. So the Holland's lagging behind a bit, but I'm sure that towards the end of this year we'll see things picking up.
And there's been a massive trend and focus on particularly sustainability, ESG, with COP26 coming up as well. What's your take on that, Dirk?
Well, I think it's crucial. I think the COVID and the latest weather situation that we've seen across Europe is waking people up, is accelerating basically the need to really take that seriously. And I think there will be a bunch of deadlines that will be postponed because we're simply not ready yet to make those deadlines. And enforcing law is not in order. But it's an absolute necessity. You see banks already penalising people that are not up to standards on ESG. So I think that pressure will continue to be there. And people talk about periods of 5 years. Personally, I think it's going to be 2 to 3 years. And it's top of everybody's mind.
And do you think that's going to be driven largely by the investors? Obviously, the Dutch pension funds have been very active in that area as well recently.
The pension funds they've all been trying to be the best in class. Local governments and the central government are fighting with each other on who's responsible for what law. So that's not going fast enough. So the pension funds are moving faster than the legislator can. It's private equity still lagging behind, but they're catching up. There's a lot of private equity out there now that is responsible investment. And also there it won't be long that if you go to a bank and you want to get a loan, or you go somewhere else for a loan, you're paying a big premium if you're not applying to ESG standards.
Yeah, it's going to be a huge trend, I think, over the next few years. Thanks very much for joining us, Dirk.
Great pleasure.